All right. Thank you, sir. This is a quick one. So we're here at the VIP lounge of the Roberts International Airport. And yes, as the caption says, His Excellency President Boakai departs the country any moment from now for Lome, Togo. And he's going to be attending the second edition of the Lome Peace and Security Forum. And that particular forum or conference is expected to last or start on the 11th and last up to the 12th of this month. So President Boakai will be in Lome, Togo on today. He will be arriving and of course attend the forum on tomorrow. And as we've been informed by the presidential press secretary, the president will return on tomorrow also upon attending the second edition of the Lome Peace and Security Forum. Now this forum is being held under the theme Africa Facing Complex Security Challenges, and of course how to build and consolidate peace and stability in a changing world. So that's the theme of the conference. And of course, President Boakai will be joining other world leaders to attend this particular Peace and Security Forum. He's been accompanied by several members of his cabinet. We saw the Foreign Minister, Madam Sarah Besloyanti. She's here at the Roberts International Airport, along with several government officials who accompany His Excellency. Of course, since this is a Peace and Security Forum, those within the peace as the security sector are also accompanying President Boakai to Lome, Togo, to attend the second edition of the Lome Peace and Security Forum. So I will join you now. I'll give you more details once I show you around. But members of the armed forces are already set up, awaiting His Excellency. The red carpet has been rolled out already here at the Roberts International Airport. So I will show you around and give you the ambience as to what's going on here at the RRA as it relates to President Boakai's departure for Lome, Togo. Keep following us, folks. All right, so that's the flight right ahead of us there. All is set for President. You can see right ahead of us. And so we also have here members of the armed forces of Liberia who have already geared up, waiting to give the president his salutes as he sets to depart the country. And so wherever you're watching and following us from, we'd like to say thanks for following and thanks for joining us. My name is Anthony Williams and I'm here at the RRA to bring you the live coverage of President Boakai's departure to attend the second edition of the Lome Peace and Security Forum there in Togo. So here we have it. Members of the armed forces are already lined up, waiting to pay President Boakai farewell and give him his final, or give him a salute as he departs the country for Lome, Togo. And so now quickly let me run you through some of the details as it relates to President Boakai's trip to Lome, Togo quickly. So just stick and stay watching from stick and stay with us. I'll run you through and bring you some of the details as it relates to the president's departure here. But President Boakai has already arrived here at the Roberts International Airport. He's here at the RRA already, and he will be departing the country. His delegation is not quite a long one since it's just a one-day trip, and so we'll bring you the list of those who are accompanying the president to attend the second edition of the Lome Peace and Security Forum. Now, this particular event is organized by the Togolese government, and yes, of course, the Peace and Security Forum has been it's organized by the Togolese government, and it will be taking place in Lome from the 11th to the 12th of October. And so the sun is blazing out here at the Roberts International Airport. But let's walk you through quickly and tell you some of the details. I mean, this has been organized by key stakeholders, by the government of Togo and key stakeholders, and precisely the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Regional Integration and Togolese who are also abroad in the diaspora. They're the main ones who have organized this particular forum. And this forum is supported by the UN Development Program, that's UNDP. The forum is being supported by UNDP. And so Yes, President Boakai will be part of that forum. Also, the forum, those from both Africa and the international community are also expected, to be part of the forum. The forum will gather political leaders, diplomats, experts, researchers, and civil society actors are all expected to be at the Lome Peace and Security Forum there in Togo. And of course, President Boakai will be attending. This is the entry right here to the VIP lounge of the Roberts International Airport. But the president is already in there. He's yet to make his way out. So we are waiting President Boakai to make his way out. But we can just show you inside inside the VIP lounge looks like quickly before we can come out and I'll bring you some of the details as it relates to. So let's just show you around inside. We have a couple of government officials who are standing by and who are seated, waiting President Boakai to make his way out of the VIP lounge. If you look ahead of you there, you see the VIP security standing there at the entry, awaiting President Boakai to make his way out and depart the country for Lome, Togo, to attend this key function. Like I said earlier, the Lome Peace and Security Forum is in its second edition, and Foreign Minister Sarah Beslo Yanti is accompanying President Boakai along with several other officials, especially those within the security sector, to attend this Peace and Security Forum. So we saw the Minister of Defense here at the Roberts International Airport. You will be accompanying President Boakai. So ahead of us here is Presidential Press Secretary Kula Fofana there, meeting with the protocol officer here in the office of the president. And so, speaking of protocol, this tells you that arrangements are being made to have the president come out any moment from now. So currently, what's going on now? The flight is being worked on, is being prepared. Luggages have been loaded to the flight, and of course, all officials who are on the president's trip are already boarding the flight. So once all of them are available, and then we'll see the president himself stepping out of the VIP lounge to make his way to board the flight. So stick and stay with us, folks. But at the same time, let's run you through and bring you some more details of the Peace and Security Forum there in Lome, Togo. So, like I said, participants who are expected to form part of this forum all key stakeholders, civil society actors, folks from the security sector, government officials, of course, and leaders from across Africa are going to be at that forum, like I said. And then also some of the issues that will be discussed, some of the topics, presumably, as per my research, will be there. Some topics that will be discussed are likely to be addressed based on recent media coverage and announcements. And of course, also panel discussions are expected to be included. We're talking about complex security threats on terrorism, transitional organized crime, and how they can be addressed. Also, the role of local and citizens level initiative and civil society in peace building and reliance or resilience are some of the key issues that are expected to be discussed. Also, speaking of governance challenges, institutional resilience, stability, strategies. And then also possibly issues relating to climate change, community conflicts, geopolitical tensions, might be, brought up. Think of how these big conferences are handled, and some of the discussions that are usually held at these big conferences. So, now, we couldn't bring you the list of expected speakers as it relates to this event, but this forum is expected to be held at Hotel 2 Février in Lome, or you can say Hotel Day in Lome, Togo. And what is not publicly yet available is the list of officials that are expected to be speaking at the event. But also the detailed schedule, which includes panel discussion, time, and specific topics and breakdowns, also have not been released yet. But I'm of the conviction by now that particular detail will be available online by the Togolese government. But one basic and clear information is that President Boakai and his security apparatus have been invited, and they're here at the Rabas International Airport, gearing up to depart the country to attend this very important occasion in Lome, Togo. So wherever you're watching and following from, we'd like to say and so keep following us, folks. Keep watching us. For those of you who have just joined us, we are still here at the RRA. And if you look out there, like we've been showing you, if you look out there, that's the flight. It's already staged. And of course, members of the Armed Forces of Liberia are already lined up, awaiting President Boakai to step out the VIP lodge and make his way out there. And of course, to obviously bid him farewell as he departs the country to attend the Lome Peace and Security Forum there in Togo. It's quite hot out here at the Rabas International Airport, if you can notice. But again, we are hoping at any moment from now the president will be out. Just a few moments ago, the president was at his residence receiving contracts from the Liberia Petroleum Regulatory Authority, along with other sector actors, including NOCAL, LPRC, as it relates to the country's oil sector. So the president received these contracts just a few moments ago. And then also, as it relates to our coverage, just a few minutes ago, we were in the regular executive mansion press briefing with the presidential press secretary, Madam Kula Fufana, who provided some lengthy details, of course, about the president's travel. This is where we learned that President Boakai would be departing the country today for Lome, Togo, to attend the second edition of the Lome Peace and Security Forum. And then also, she also made disclosure about the oil contracts that were submitted to the president by NOCAL and other sector actors there at the residence of the president. So we are waiting. Any moment from now, we expect to see His Excellency President Boakai come out of the VIP of the Rabas International Airport, and he will be making his way out to head for Togo Lome. So yes, keep watching, keep following, and if I can just take you through again and probably talk about some of the details about the Lome Peace and Security Forums. Going to be quite a long one, from the 11th to the 12th of this month. That's literally like a day or two. And the president is departing, and of course, come to think of it, it's just going to be like a day there, because we've been told he's expected to return right after his participation in the forum. So, like I said, the forum will be held from the 11th to the 12th of October in Lome, Togo, under the theme Africa facing complex security challenges, and then how to build and consolidate peace and stability in a changing world. That's precisely the theme under which the conference is going to be held. Now, this particular initiative has been initiated and organized by the Togolese government via its Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Regional Integration, and Togolese that are abroad. So, speaking of those making up President Boakai's delegation, those making of President Boakai's delegation, we see here Honorable Momo Cyrus of Lofa County. Come to think of it, he's the chair on security from Lofa County. So he's going to.
The other folks are here. We want to get one or two more as it relates to this trip today. This trip is very important. I've invited our chair on the National Security Committee in the Liberian Senate, and we're going to discuss security in Lome, and we hope that we can do our best to represent our country adequately.
Of course, this forum will focus on security issues across the continent. Liberia, as a country that has experienced a reasonable peace now over a period of time, what are some of the recommendations are we taking to this stage to push to our fellow Africans as it relates to peace and security in the region?
So we have had 3 democratic elections in succession. That is very huge. Every country has got its own problem, but the citizens' rights should be taken into consideration. They are both everything, and that's what the message that I think should be put. Considering our history of having 3 democratically elected presidents, that's huge.
Thank you very much, sir. His name is Senator Momo Cyrus. Senator Momo Cyrus is the chair on security at the Liberian Senate. We also see Madam Boakai Beliti, Minister of State Rotary Portfolio in the President's office. And so these are some of those forming part of the President's delegation, as you can see. They're making their way now to the flight, to board the flight. We also did see the Minister of Foreign Affairs there, Madam Sarah Besloyanti, making her way there to the flight, forming part of President Boakai's delegation. So, as you can see, it's obvious now that the delegation is making its way to the flight. It's obvious any moment from now we will see President Boakai himself coming out here and boarding his flight to depart from Togo. I mean, Liberia, obviously, you did hear from Senator Cyrus, a country that have had 3 democratic elections over the period of time, means that country have, maintained stability for a reasonable amount of time. With Liberia's past history and then returning as a post-war country and experiencing peace for that length of time, it tells you that there's a lot that other countries within the region can grab from us. And so it's obvious going to a forum like the Lome Peace and Security Forum obviously means that leaders like Senator Momo Cyrus will be putting forth or using Liberia's experience as a case study, and also it's obvious they will also form part of discussions that are related to peace and security issue within the region. Come to think of it, the ECOWAS region has got some security-related issues. Speaking of countries like Nigeria, we're talking about terrorism, and other key security threats that are on the continent. So Liberia forming part of this particular forum, it's obviously crucial, and it marks a very crucial point in our country's history. I mean, it's a lot in my mind that lots of African countries or other countries within the region can learn from Liberia as it relates to our own experience in conflict resolution and also in practicing democracy on the African continent. You just heard it from Senator Cyrus. We have had 3 consecutive peaceful democratic elections, and with all of our issues, these elections were peacefully conducted, transition were peacefully executed, and so that's a lot Liberia has to say out there as it relates to attending these kinds of forums, peace and security forums within the region. So wherever you're listening or watching from, my name is Anthony Williams, and I'm here at the Rabas International Airport to bring you the live coverage of President Boakai's departure to Lome, Togo, to attend the 2nd edition of the Lome Peace and Security Forum. That's expected to take place within just 2 days, from the 11th to the 12th of this month. So keep following, stick and stay with us. The flight is set, like I said. If you look out there, it's awaiting President Boakai to depart. Members of the armed forces are also information to pay the president farewell, the National Guards. So, and it's also those forming part of the president's delegation have already boarded the flight. We just saw the foreign minister, we saw Senator Momo Cyrus. We also did see the Minister of State Rotary Portfolio in the president's office also boarded the flight. The president's chief of protocol, his special aide, security apparatus. I mean, they have all boarded the flight already. So what we are awaiting now, or who we are awaiting now, is the president himself to depart the VIP lounge of the Rabas International Airport. Now I see 2 protocol officers from his office, in fact the head of protocol in his office, already making their way in there now. So probably that could be some sign of his departure any moment from now. So keep watching, folks. Okay, there you have it. I guess we have the president making his way out now. But let's just zoom in a little bit. President Boakai is dressed up in his all-black suit, all-black attire, and is now making his way out of the VIP lounge of the RIA, as you can see. And so there you have it. Let's now make our way out there, follow through as President Boakai departs the country for Togo to attend the 2nd edition of the Lome Peace and Security Forum. We also see the Director of Police here, Chief Colonel Gregory Coleman. So there you have it, the President being accompanied by members of the Armed Forces of Liberia. And marching towards the flight, he gets the final salute. And he walks steadily towards the flight. There you have President Boakai. There are also government officials who are here who are paying farewell to the President. We see the Minister of State, Honorable Steve Kwa, right here. All right, there you go. The President boards the flight already. Climbs, making his way in there. Being accompanied by several government officials now departing the country. Like I said, headed for Togo, Lome. And we see Police Chief Coleman here, Police Chief Gregory Coleman. Since this is obviously a security matter, I was hoping the Police Chief would have also been on this trip, but of course it's not. The Justice Minister, obviously, and the Minister of State are both here. It appears in the absence of His Excellency, the Minister of Justice will relate to the President via mobile phone also.
What exactly is he going to do there?
So he's going to Lome.
Yeah.
Thank you again for rejoining us. Yes, the President is going to attend the Lome Peace meeting that's happening in Togo. This is a regional meeting, and specifically the President of Togo asked our President to come and deliver the keynote message that he will be delivering tomorrow. So that's why he's going with a very small team from here. As you saw, you had the senator from Lofa County. He's the head of security from the Senate. And you have the Minister of Foreign Affairs. As you know, there was also a Foreign Affairs meeting, Committee on Security meeting as well. And then you have the Minister of State without portfolio, Madam Amaka Ability, and a few other staff that accompany the President at this meeting.
Madam, with Liberia's history in peace and security in the region, and of course with our country's history in democracy, come to think of it, we have had up to 3 democratic processes, peaceful transition and all of that. Did you hear from Mr. President, or how does he intend to present Liberia's case as he goes to the 2nd edition of the Peace and Security Forum in Lome, since this is a peace and security matter?
Oh, definitely. And because particularly, so there are 2 key segments. One has to do with women's peace and security and youth peace and security. And then he's going to be giving the keynote message, one of the keynote messages at the forum. And with the progress we've made so far, including our elections to the UN Security Council non-permanent seats, inclusive of the efforts that the President has made so far on reconciliation. The President of Togo did ask to come and share his experiences and the work Liberia has done since the cessation of our civil conflict. Liberia now is building her image from being a quote-unquote post-conflict country or a conflict-related country to a country that's become a hope for the region and for the world. With our elections, as I mentioned, but also with the direct and exclusive efforts that the President is making towards this drive.
So, as per my research, this forum will last from the 11th to the 12th. When do we expect Mr. President home?
The President is coming back tomorrow. Immediately after his engagement, he's expected to be home tomorrow. And as he's gone, the Minister of Justice will serve as the acting chairman of the cabinet in consultation with the Vice President and the President while he's away.
Thank you very much. That was Presidential Press Secretary Kula Fofana there talking to members of the press as it relates to Mr. President's travel out of the country. She also wants to add quickly, let's join her.
Sent by the president of Togo, because I know there will be questions.
Re-emphasize that.
The flight is not a cost to the Liberian government or the presidency. This flight was sent to pick up the president and his delegation by the president of Togo. I hope this goes, because I know our people, next thing that will be the other question. I'm sure we've seen skimmages of those misinformation going already, but I can say with clarity that the flight was sent by the invitee, especially the person who invited our president to go there. That is the president of Togo who sent his flight for. It's like someone invited you and sent a car for you. So basically, that's the scenario here.
Right.
But
Thank you very much. So there you have it, re-emphasizing that the flight was sent by the president of Togo to receive His Excellency the President and take him to Lome. So there you have it. The Minister of Justice will stay in the place of His Excellency the President in consultation with the Vice President via mobile phone as the President departs the country. So now they both, Minister of State and the Minister of Justice, will now await the departure of the flight. Once the flight departs, they bid farewell to His Excellency the President, and then that's going to be it for us here from the Roberts International Airport. So wherever you're watching us from following, we'd like to say thanks for following. My name is Anthony Williams. I'm the one bringing you this broadcast from the Roberts International Airport. So keep following as we await President Boakai to depart the country for Lome, Togo. We got all of the details from the Presidential Press Secretary, and I have also been briefing you as it relates to why President Boakai and his delegation are going to pass me.
And I want you, man.
So folks, sorry about that. Keep following. Keep watching. So the flight attendants have played their part. I guess all of the preparations now have been made. So the flight now will ride off from the runway here, and pilots making it in the final stages of wrapping things up. To see President Boakai has departed the country. Keep following, folks. Keep watching. Just to show you the ambience here at the airport, we still have those of the Armed Forces of Liberia are still here at the RIA. The red carpet has been rolled out already. The president has already walked it. So the Justice Minister and the Minister of State are both still waiting for President Boakai to depart finally before they can make their way out of the VIP lounge of the Roberts International Airport. But if we can zoom in a little bit and we'll show you. There you have them, both the Minister of Justice and the Minister of State. Both are waiting President Boakai's departure. Protocol Officer, Presidential Press Secretary, they're all still here. The Minister of State has made his way into the VIP lodge. We still have the Minister of Justice. They are waiting the flight probably to depart the RIA. Then that's going to be it. And so wherever you watch and wherever you follow from, thanks for watching. My name is Anthony Williams. You can stay with us, folks. We're still waiting the departure of the flight. It has gone to make a U-turn. So once that is done, folks are slowly drifting away there to depart the country finally. In the next few minutes, this jet will be in the skies, and it will be taking the president out to Lome, Togo. So thanks for watching. Wherever you watched and followed this from, we'll rejoin you once there is a subsequent broadcast. But there you have it. President Boakai departs the country and heads for Lome, Togo to attend the second edition of the Lome Peace and Security Forum. There's a lot of discussions that are expected to take place out there as the president joins other African leaders to participate in this Peace and Security Forum. So you heard most of the details from Presidential Press Secretary Kula Fofana as it relates to some of the issues that will be discussed. She spoke about Peace and Security Forum, about young people, the youth, about women, and you know, and all of that. So basically now we are expecting that the president will return to the country on tomorrow. You heard it from her. She also did place key emphasis on the jet that you see taking the president to Togo, that it was sent by that of the president of Togo to pick His Excellency the President and take him for the conference. So, to dispel the controversies about the president drive or flying private jets, as it's usually said in the media or across the country. So, there you have it. This flight is in its final moments of departure. About now to fly off, head for Lome, Togo, and then we expect that the president to be here on tomorrow on this same very flight. But there you have it. The engine warming up now, about to speed up a little bit, and then it will finally lift its head as it departs Liberia for Lome, Togo, and be out there in the next few hours. Folks, my name is Anthony Williams. I've been bringing you this coverage from the Rabos International Airport. President Boakai has finally departed the country for Togo to attend the second edition of the Lome Peace and Security Forum. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye for now.